Meri Brown is secretly newly married and has a child. As you all know, Meri Brown is a reality television personality best known for her appearance on the TLC show Sister Wives. She was Kody Brown's first wife. Meri and Kody married in 1990 and have one child, Leon Brown. In 2021, Meri and Kody announced their separation, although they were still legally married. Meri has since focused on her own personal growth and has become a successful businesswoman and influencer. But after that, Meri secretly married the man of her heart and gave a child to her new husband. Who is her secret new husband? How did they get married? When did Meri Brown have a child? We will know everything a little later, because before that I want to tell you another important thing. Gwendolyn Brown speaks out, reveals truth about Kody and Christine's toxic marriage. When it comes to Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown, few voices have been as candid and revealing as that of his daughter, Gwen Brown. A recent college graduate, Gwen has developed a reputation for her no-holds-barred commentary on her family's TLC reality series through her YouTube recaps. And in recent interviews, she shed even more light on the turbulent dynamics within the Brown family, particularly the toxic relationship between Kody and her mother, Christine Brown. Kody and Christine Brown, a loveless marriage. The highly publicized split between Kody and Christine was messy, emotional, and eye-opening for fans. While Christine once seemed deeply committed to her husband, the cracks in their relationship became impossible to ignore. Gwen recently told Teen Vogue that she and her siblings had seen the problems long before the cameras did. "I felt like they should have divorced for a while," Gwen admitted. "I remember one time as a kid I saw them arguing and my first thought was, I hope they get a divorce. What kid thinks that, right?" The comment paints a stark picture of a household filled with emotional tension, even in the early years. As many fans know, Kody juggled 4 households, often leaving the children to be raised by their mothers. His absence, both physical and emotional, has left lasting scars, something Gwen openly acknowledges. Gwen's honest take on reality TV and her father's favoritism. One of the most outspoken of Kody's 18 children, Gwen has not held back in her critiques. She has openly discussed how difficult it was to have a largely absent father and how Kody often favored certain children, particularly the sons, over others. She was especially hurt by his close relationship with her brother Gabe, who is just 4 days older than she is, while she barely heard from her father. Kody's selective parenting isn't the only issue Gwen has highlighted. She has called him out for favoring wives who could enhance his status, claiming he married Christine in part due to her so-called royal Mormon blood. She has also called his long-term emotional neglect of Meri Brown cowardly. Throughout her YouTube recaps, Gwen has built a platform where she offers behind-the-scenes insight into the show, often confirming fans' suspicions about Kody's behavior. Her willingness to speak out has made her a fan favorite in her own right. Growing up on Sister Wives, the good and the bad. Gwen reflects on the early days of Sister Wives with mixed emotions. "I was super into filming when it started," she said, recalling their life in Lehi, Utah before the fame hit. "We just got thrown into fame and thrown into money. And I stopped wanting and needing things." The show brought significant financial relief to the Browns, helping them escape poverty. Gwen recognizes that as a blessing. When the family moved to Las Vegas and bought 4 adjacent homes, Gwen remembers it as the best time of her childhood. But the show had its downsides. Gwen alleges that the children were never compensated by the network, stating, "The network only paid the parents." Christine, Gwen says, made the effort to personally pay her 6 children for their time on camera, but it was far from a fair wage. "It certainly hasn't been a fair share," she noted. Moving forward with boundaries. Now an adult, Gwen is setting clear boundaries with her family and the spotlight. She no longer feels pressure to conform to the version of normal that reality TV once defined for her. "I'm growing a bigger dislike for it," she said of the public attention. "In the past, it was like, this is my normal. But now it's like, this does not have to be my normal. And it's weird." Gwen's honesty has not only made her a standout voice among the Brown children, it's also offered fans a much-needed dose of truth in a show often dominated by Kody's narrative. As she continues to grow into her own, Gwen Brown is rewriting what it means to be a part of the Sister Wives legacy. Kody Brown reveals he asked to dig son Garrison's grave in emotional Sister Wives episode. In a heart-wrenching episode of Sister Wives that aired on Sunday, Kody Brown opened up about the intimate and emotional way he chose to honor his late son, Garrison Brown. The 56-year-old TLC star revealed that he asked for permission to dig Garrison's grave himself ahead of the funeral held in Wyoming. "It means something to me. I don't know why," Kody shared in a sit-down confessional, visibly emotional. "It's something deeply emotional." Garrison, who was just 25, died by suicide in March 2024. He was one of 6 children Kody shared with his ex-wife, Janelle Brown. Despite their estrangement at the time of Garrison's passing, Kody and Janelle came together to grieve and organize their son's funeral. Kody described reaching out to the cemetery sexton to request permission to dig the grave himself. "I just asked him if I could dig it," he said. He was joined in the task by his brother Scott and brother-in-law Tim, 2 men he described as part of the group who helped guide Garrison into adulthood. Though Garrison's remains were to be placed in an urn, not a coffin, Kody still wanted the physical experience of digging. "We're not digging a grave big enough for a coffin, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than I need for the urn," he explained. "I want the experience of doing some real effort here. Just trying to honor my son as best I can. I don't even know if it's honor. It's mourning." The urn was not present during the digging, as Kody revealed that his son-in-law Mitch Thompson, married to Aspen, daughter of Christine Brown, was crafting a special Viking ship-style urn to reflect Garrison's love of Norse culture. The family laid Garrison to rest at Penrose Cemetery in Wyoming, near other beloved family members. His grave is beside his great-grandmother Cheryl, who, according to Kody, probably nurtured Garrison as much as any of us. The ceremony was deeply personal. Some family members brought tokens with special meaning to place with Garrison, and touching tributes were shared. "He's finally here. He's finally at rest," Janelle said at the service. "It's finished. This part of the journey is finished." Despite ongoing rifts within the Brown family, they came together to honor Garrison's life. "There's going to be some awkwardness still," Kody acknowledged, as the family continues to navigate complex relationships. Janelle, reflecting on her grief, said she felt numb. "It's just one of those things, you wonder, how did we get here? It's nothing but sad and heartbreaking." Meri Brown echoed the sentiment, expressing her own sorrow at the loss.